Hello friends, this is Dr. Padma Kalikar, consultant neuropsychiatrist from Calcutta. Today I'll be speaking a few words regarding the celebration of the Mental Illness Awareness Week, which is celebrated every year during the first full week of October. This year we are celebrating this event from 4th to 10th October. And though mental illness and mental health are conditions which are serious enough to warrant attention throughout the year, highlighting these issues during this particular week serves several purposes. Number one, people as such, they pay scant attention to mental health, and very few people understand the significance of mental health. So our aim is to raise awareness and educate people regarding the importance of mental health. In general public, the general public view people who are suffering from mental illness as being homicidal or violent, and they have a tendency to avoid such people. So our aim is to free people from their these wrong notions and get rid of this kind of fear and ignorance. Thirdly, people who are suffering from mental illness usually fail to seek treatment in the early stages of their disorder because they cannot recognize the symptoms. So if we can raise the level of awareness among the general public, then they can seek treatment before it is too late. This year we are focusing on sharing information on 7 major mental health conditions. These are anxiety disorders, bipolar affective disorder, depression, psychosis, eating disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, addiction, and substance-related disorder. This year, in addition to the challenges we face every year, there is this additional burden of corona pandemic, which is taking a huge toll on the mental health of the general public, and it has led to an increase in stress and anxiety and a degree of uncertainty among the people all over the world. So what can we do to help each other? To help each other, we can rethink the way we view mental illness, and we should try to understand the dynamics behind the etiology of such disorders. We should be more supportive towards each other, and when people are going through a challenging time, we should try and provide them with support and encouragement, and we should not abandon them in their times of trouble. We should also try to be active listeners and try to give some company to these people, and instead of being very judgmental, we should try to focus on the positive aspects, try to reassure them and to encourage them. When we feel that the problem is very serious, we should encourage them to seek professional help. Apart from this, what we can do for ourselves, we can take some self-care measures which will help us to maintain good mental health. And I will discuss a few tips which will help us in maintaining our mental fitness and keep us mentally healthy. These are very simple measures, like a cup of coffee in the morning helps to enliven our mood. If we take a few pieces of dark chocolates once or twice a week, this helps to lift our mood and make us feel happy. Apart from this, if we can take warm relaxing baths once or twice a week, this helps to distress us. A good night's sleep helps to restore the wear and tear of our nervous system and makes us feel refreshed the next morning. Since due to the pandemic situation, we are spending most of the time cooped up inside our house, we should try to step out at certain times and try to enjoy the sunshine, of course after maintaining proper social distancing measures. And if possible, we should try to take walks close to nature. We can also spend some time with our pets, because research has shown when we spend time with our pets, it helps us to make us feel relaxed, and this also boosts our mental health. There are certain things we can do throughout the year which will help to keep us mentally fit. Like we can track our achievements in a journal. We can try to focus on the positives and work on our strengths. We should try to share our feelings with others. We can even share our feelings by writing them down on a diary. This helps to reduce our level of stress. Instead of encountering a problem and trying to solve it at once, we should take one step at a time. And we should also try to focus on the present, on the here and now, instead of focusing on the past. When we feel too much stress, we should take some time out and we should give ourselves some me time. And since we are spending most of the time indoors, this is a good time to nurture our hobbies and also to spend some quality time with our close family members, which we are not able to do in the usual situation. So if we can practice some of these self-care measures throughout the year, this will go a long way in helping us boost our mental fitness. Thank you.